everybody, it's Dog here with AIPT, still at New York Comic Con 2016, and I am here with
Jon Chad.
Jon Chad, who is he's doing something for the First and Second Press Science Comics. We've shown their books to you before here on the site, and his book is called Volcanoes. Why don't you tell us all about it, Jon?
Yeah, so I've been working with First Second for a number of years, and I've been doing science comics with them. Previously, I did one about geology, and I did one about astronomy, and it seemed like kind of a logical leap to go from like general geology to more specific geology. They asked me if I wanted to tackle volcanoes. And at first, I think I had to come to terms with how little I ultimately knew about volcanoes, and like, you know, everybody can draw a volcano, and everybody knows what lava is. Everybody knows that Mario dies in lava, that like the floor is made of lava. Like there's these amorphous ideas about volcanoes that we generally know that are floating around there. And so I then had to kind of like dig deeper into my own personal well and to like do the research, and I had to like do the work. I got in touch with some geologists. But ultimately, I think I made like a really fun book that uses a fictional setting to kind of transmit a lot of very truthful facts about volcanoes.
So do you have any kind of a science background yourself?
No, I don't. I studied art in college.
Did you say that you had an interest in science? Or
absolutely. My lifelong fascination was with machines. There's all these home videos of me on like rides where I refused to look at my parents. I would instead look at the machines that was driving the ride. And I think that that's kind of like part of the reason why I love like science and science comics, like being able to capture, observe, and replicate the way that the world works around us, both in very like big, flashy ways like volcanoes, but also like small, delicate ways.
Right. And you're in Volcanoes, you're doing that in both words and pictures. You're writing it and illustrating it.
Yes. And writing is not my strong suit. I think in pictures. So luckily, they didn't ask me to write a script like, you don't want this happens. I was able to just like draw it out on index cards, and then the computer just put it in words.
So you're more used to working with collaborators.
No, it just takes me a lot longer to do the writing process. But this time, I was great to have collaborators on this one. I had two scientists from the Midwest, both professors of geology. I met them at a friend's wedding, and then years later, to do this, I was like, oh, like they could probably really help me.
So Volcanoes, again, is part of the science books series for First Second, obviously directed towards children. But it's not just facts and numbers and things like that. There's a narrative built into this. Why don't you tell us a little bit about their narrative and who made the decision to kind of build that in?
That's always been a passion of mine. I think that there's a lot of really unique learning moments that are available when you kind of take the learning out of a classroom or lecture type setting, or even in comics, and then transmit it into like a story. I can cite several times in my youth when I have learned a fact about science from a non-fictional source, or from a fictional source.
Right.
So yeah, the story is about this group of kids led by an adult who are roaming a post-apocalyptic frozen wasteland. Their world is just totally riddled with this like new ice age. That's just a very tough world to live in. But this one girl finds out about volcanoes through books that they find at a library as they're looking for fuel to burn to keep their tribe alive. And she just continues to push this knowledge about volcanoes. She continues to ask questions, and ultimately they try to find the source of fuel in the earth, like the fire of the earth, to help them. And yeah, the kind of force for that narrative really came from me, the push for that. And so when they asked me for different ideas for volcanoes, all of them were like, you know, it's a race of dinosaur people who like live in the future and they like live near volcanoes. Because I think that there's, you know, as long as you're truthful with the fiction, with the facts, and as long as you're also upfront, like with the kids, like I don't want to ever make kids or adults think that like everything in that book is hard science. If they have a cover right, you know, they need to know where the line is from. And as long as you can establish that line, I think you can have fun and create something a little bit more engaging.
Okay, I've got a little bit of a thornier question here. So you're talking about the hard science, and theoretically, without spoiling too much, people who want to read the book on their own, this global ice age that you set up, this is something that could happen. But at the same time, it's also more likely that we're going to continue on to the global warming trend. And sadly, there are a lot of people who deny that fact in the world today, people of influence. Do you think that there's any danger in kind of presenting this sort of naturalistic, which again could
Sure.
completely happen, this kind of naturalistic new ice age?
No, I don't think so. And I give a reference to it. You're right. While we're dealing with climate change, whether colder or warmer, in this book, I make reference to the fact that volcanoes actually can change global temperatures based on the amount of SO4, sulfur monoxide.
Sulfur dioxide.
Yeah. When that goes up into the atmosphere, it can form like a veil over the Earth. And I don't see a trouble with that.
I know it's a difficult question.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
fiction. It's obviously
It's
fiction.
it's obviously fiction. But in my case, I'm not presenting it as fiction or as fact. I'm not saying this is going to happen
Right.
if volcanoes keep erupting.
Of course, yeah.
But I can provide a couple of examples where I'm giving the inspiration for the fantasy. And that's I hope part of the line I'm drawing in the sand, where it's okay, obviously this is a bit of an extreme example, but when Mount Toba erupts, 1904, I think, global temperatures go down by 3 degrees.
It is something that happens.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, do you have anything else coming up for first second?
I don't think they've announced it yet, so I can't say it, but I'm
that's
going to
fine.
keep on working on science books for them.
And the Volcanoes book comes out
Early next month.
Thank you so much. I'm Jon Chad. Keep it here for more news from New York Comic Con 2016 on AI.